represents, and the new school of CIA, which my character represents, and sort of the on-the-ground intelligence gathering that the old school inhabited, whereas the new school, how they rely more on technology. So that was a very, very interesting facet of sort of exploring this character. And then the other part was just all physical. It was learning how to fight and drive cars and shoot guns. And we had the most amazing stunt team. Yeah, we would. Buster Reeves was my stuntman and trainer, and he's got like some MMA record for the most kicks to the head. I don't know, but we were standing in this room, and he said to me, "Okay," and this was day one. He says, "Okay," I'm standing up, and he's like 12 feet away, and he goes, "Okay." He goes, "Okay, Karl, I'm going to come towards you. Now, you tell me when you feel threatened." He takes one step, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And he's like this. But and what they did actually, part of the process to let me know about what the end game was in this fight, was they actually got me in a chokehold and just about choked me out till I passed out. And so that was a lot of fun. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Hello. I was wondering, with all the talent in the cast, if the director let anybody ad-lib or even Bruce play the blues for everybody.
Didn't play the blues. Tried as much as possible not to sing. I think everyone, and I'm not sure if you can call it improvisation, but all actors have to make the words fit in their mouth and make the words fit to how they say it and how you make it lifelike and make it look like what you're saying is just conversation, that you're just thinking off the top of your head. And that process is not quite improvisation, and sometimes it was, but we really, I think more than any film I've worked on in a decade, has stayed really close to the script and never changed the location and never changed what we were doing. It was always the same story from start to finish, and that seldom happens in Hollywood.
Thank you.
Or in Toronto. Thanks.
Hi, this question is for Helen. Hi, Helen. Hey, how was the experience of making this film different than you thought it would be?
Oh, well, I think it was kind of easier than I thought it would be. And of course, it had all the complications and difficulties and long days and everything of any other movie, and the discomforts and so forth. But there was an ease to it that I think we all felt. There was a pleasure in doing it. And as Bruce says, it was a lot of fun. And I think that took me by surprise. I was really intimidated coming into it. I was really, shit scared, really. But because it was an unknown world to me, an unknown genre. So I guess the kind of comfort level, psychological comfort level of it took me by surprise. And it was great to have guns instead of words, Long speeches are harder than shooting a gun off.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is going to be our last question, too.
I am the lucky middle-ager. This question is for any member of the cast. How was it working with Morgan Freeman? Because he seems so even-tempered, but also maybe simmering underneath.
Yes, and thank you for asking about Morgan. There, a good 2/3 of the cast that are in the film are not here today, so I would like to thank you on behalf of all those guys. I think everyone was on their best behavior on this film, and it was just not tense, untense. What's that word? Genre? Untense. I learned how to say the word genre today. Genre. Not tense and fun, and it was like, I played Little League Baseball when I was a kid, and it wasn't that good, and working on this film was like, somebody said, yeah, come up and play for the Yankees, and play with the Yankees, because everybody here and everybody in this film, all the cast really just stepped up to the plate, goes, yeah, all right, throw it in there, and hit the ball out of the park, and just everybody just did a great job. No hiccups, no, like you didn't go, oh gosh, I thought that was going to be different. Morgan was great, really sweet, and I've done a couple films with him, and this was a great experience, really fun experience. I just want to thank all you guys and thank us for, for letting us come here. Let's see if you can't get more people in this hall next year. But thank you for letting us come, and it's been a ball being here at Comic-Con. It's my first time here, and I just